Hey guys, ooh, let me close this blind. It's blinding. My blind's blinding. Okay, so we are going to make these cheesy potatoes, funeral potatoes, whatever. So I've got my cornflakes in this baggie that I need to crush. So I'll go ahead and crush those up right quick while we're waiting on some folks to hop on. So I made that dressing earlier today, and y'all, look how pretty this is. Oh, I just could go high. It's delicious. So good. So we're going to do the cheesy potatoes, funeral potatoes, whatever you want to call them. So I've got my potatoes in a colander right here, thawing a little bit. And so let's start out. Here's my pan. I'm going to put this in. I need to put this where you all can see me a little bit better there. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to start off with the sour cream. I need 2 cups. I think that's right. Yeah, 2 cups of sour cream. So I'm going to say there's 1 and there's 2. And my can of cream of chicken soup. And you have to have a smaller spatula for that one. I'll get every bit of it. That's why I like using these spatulas, because you can get in there and really dig around and get all of your goodies. You don't want to leave any of it. Lord, we pay too much for this stuff. We sure don't want to waste any of it. So got that. Oh, there goes the little baby. I know, it's pitiful, isn't it? And then, let's see, sour cream, the soup, and the butter. I've already melted a stick of butter. Go ahead and start getting that. Stacy, did you see my dressing, girl? Look here. Look at this big old thing of dressing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Girl. I hope you're all right down there in Florida. I've got other family down there. Sister-in-law and brother-in-law and nephew who just had a baby, and nieces. So we got this going here. This is our sour cream, the soup, and the butter. I'm going to mix this real good. And after I mix this, then we're going to add our salt. We're almost there. Almost got it. Did you all see that dressing? Oh, Lord. Donna, did you see it? Look. Oh, my Lord. That's a lot of dressing. I'm going to have to share that. That's for sure. All right. So I got this all mixed up. Now I need to add my salt and my onion powder and then my cheese. Now on the salt I need a teaspoon. Let me grab my teaspoon of salt. And y'all, I never pour over my thing, because with my luck I'm going to pour too much. So I always try to do it like over the sink. That way, you know, salt's not expensive if I overdo like I just did there. See, I'm glad that I did that over the sink. I'll sprinkle that. And then I need a teaspoon of onion powder. With the onion powder, I don't pour it. I do like that, so I'm good on that. It doesn't call for pepper. Isn't that weird? So while that's going, I'm going to have another stick of butter for the top. I'm going to mix it with my cornflakes. I'm making a mess of that. I'm just going to tear that in half, stick it in the microwave about a minute, and go ahead and start stirring that in. Let's see, and then I need my 2 cups of cheese. It's going to be half this bag. This bag is a 4-cupper, so half the bag. So we're just sort of doing a little trial run. My mom doesn't fix stuff like this for Thanksgiving. She fixes very traditional. Oh, that is in my eyes. Hang on, guys. She fixes the same thing that my grandmother fixed. Daddy's mama, grandmama, fixed a very traditional Thanksgiving dinner with the yeast rolls and the mashed potatoes and gravy, speckled butter beans, corn, and the turkey and dressing, and the cranberry. There was no casseroles. There was never a casserole one. I didn't grow up in a house with casseroles. That's just not something that Mom made. And what I don't understand is Mom had 11 siblings. And with that many people in the house, you would have thought that that they would have fixed. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to see what I need to preheat my oven to. I'll go ahead and, 350. You would have thought that fixing a casserole would go further, especially with such a large family. But they didn't. They didn't use the casserole recipes. So that's crazy to me. So now I'm going to pour my potatoes in. And that is a 2-pound bag of potatoes. I'm just going to mix everything in here. My hands are clean, so if I need to get in there and dig around and do this, I will. Let's just get in there and sort of flip everything over so that mixture can get in there with those potatoes. I've got those cornflakes. Got to doctor them up with some butter. So if you all didn't catch my video on my dressing, go check that out. Very easy. And of course you can add to it, add something that you might want in it. This is real simple too. This is something that David and I will be able to eat on for a few days. So I've got that mixture done. I've put all my ingredients. I still don't understand why I don't call for pepper. And y'all know that I can't stand it. So I'm going to pepper it up, because that's just what I do. Alright, so now I need to get another bowl. Let's use this bowl here. Put the sour cream up. I'm making quite the mess. Got some of this stuff out of my way. There we go. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to, I've got my crushed up cornflakes. I've never made this before in my life. That's crazy that I haven't made it. And then I'm going to take this stick of butter that I've melted, pour over that. Wash that off right quick. That'll work perfect. Oops. got a towel somewhere. Always got me a towel somewhere. So I'm gonna, got my oven on 350. Mix up this butter with the cornflakes for my topping. Just gonna pour that over that like that. Ooh, it just smells good. Toasted, buttered cornflakes. So I'm just gonna spread that over like this. Easy, easy peasy, guys. Make sure everything's covered. And I did butter my dish. And there's that. So there's my cheesy potatoes. Real, real simple. Ready to go in. And for you all that didn't see it, here it is again. Right here. I'm going to have to put some more broth in there. It is a little bit it's wet, but it's not as wet as it could be. Oh, I could cry. That right there reminds me of my mama. That taste. I'll never, ever, ever not be able to eat dressing and not think of my mom when I make it like this. It's just so delicious. A Methodist dish. Oh, I get that, yeah. But I think I'll probably have to just call it cheesy potatoes. But this dressing is ridiculous. It's so good, and it's just according to how you like yours. I put it in a casserole dish, stuck it in the oven for about 30-40 minutes. Then I took it out like my mom always did, and she would put it in a pan, and she would add more broth to it, and we would eat it wet. You can have a wet dressing, or you can have a dry dressing. It's just according to your taste and what you like. And in our family, we've always had the wet, so that's what we know, and that's what we'll have. So I've got to share this. It's got to be shared. It's too much for me and Pappy. But anyway, so you all know the, yes, Stacy, I put sage in it. I put probably a tablespoon maybe, but I made sure I got fresh. I buy fresh all the time. I guess after Christmas when I make dressing, that sage I use, I might as well throw it in the trash because I'm not going to use it again until Thanksgiving. And when Thanksgiving comes, I feel like that I need to get fresh. And it doesn't cost that much. It's not that expensive. So this is the dressing, how my mom knows how to make this, the dressing she's made all her life. I don't know if it's the dressing that that she made, that they made when she was growing up, but it's a favorite of ours, and we really we honor Mom, and we respect her, and we are grateful. And when we eat her food, we don't talk a lot. There's not a lot of talking. Everybody's making yummy noises, and we love it so much. We are so grateful for her cooking skills, and for her filling our bellies with love and yummy food. And I think that's why I like to cook. I love to cook very much. I enjoy it, and I'm learning all the time. I don't know everything. I don't know how to cook everything, but I'll sure give her a try. And maybe entertain you at the same time. So if y'all haven't found me on YouTube yet, be sure and go over there. And I'm trying to get a build over there on the YouTube, and I'm going to sort of incorporate some affiliates and stuff so that I can stay home, and I'll be showing you products and things that you might be interested in. And but go over to YouTube and find me. I'm Miss Kim, Miss Kim's Home Ec 101 page, and go to my videos. I know you've already seen a lot of those videos, but if you'll go on them and like them, and be sure and subscribe to me. And every time you do, if I go on YouTube, you'll know that I'm there. It'll notify you. And so, guys, I'm going to take my dressing, and I'm going to take my potatoes and get the heck out of here. I got things to do. I love you guys so very much, and you all have a great day. And tomorrow we're going to make something else, and oh my goodness, supper tomorrow night is going to be so yummy. So I will talk to you. Oh, and it involves, let me show you what it involves. Oh, what did I do with them? Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm so excited. Oh, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are, but I'll find them. But we're using fresh cranberries. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. So I will talk to you all later. I love you guys. Toodaloo.